So this is a video demonstration of a robot arm on a tank base that I've built using a Raspberry Pi. It also has the Raspberry Pi camera on the front near the grippers, so you can see what you're gripping hold of. The whole thing is controlled by an Android app, which I've custom written for the project. You can see the video app on the app, as well as controls for the arm and for the base and for the speed of the robot. So using the app, then I can select the controls to move the robot arm around. So you can hear the motors going there. And you can also see the video changing. There's a slight lag, but that's about the best I could do. There's some more on my blog about how I managed to do that video. So this is the robot moving there, turning, moving. So the whole thing works by a Python server running on the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi server then sends controls via the USB to the arm, which is a Maplin arm, and also commands via the RTK motor controller board, which is that's what we're looking at there, which has a battery pack and routes power via H-bridge directly to the motors running underneath. The whole thing is built on a Tamiya universal plate system with standoffs and two sets of Tamiya track and set wheels, which I did have a problem with the tracks coming off, but the use of the sprockets on the bottom and then also stapling the tracks together did help them massively. So it uses wireless to communicate with the WAN, which is also what the Android app connects to control the robot. I had to use a long camera cable so that it could reach onto the arm. So I used a camera mount along with some use of Lego glued onto the arm with a little hinge. In fact, the platform is also using Lego just to connect to it. There's probably other better ways of doing it, but the great thing about using Lego is you can prototype it, take it apart if it doesn't quite work, which is I did a lot of that. Because the tank base wasn't really a kit, there was a lot of fiddling around with it. Let's just turn him around a little bit. So underneath we can see the motors, and the black thing under there is also the battery for the Raspberry Pi, which is an Anker mobile phone charger battery. So the great thing about using an Android app to control it, it does actually support multi-touch. So if I just bring this down, I can actually move two buttons at once. Which is quite handy.